Welcome everyone to another video, and today we're going to take a look at the best budget team currently in the Great League in my opinion, which features Alolan Sandslash in the lead with Feraligatr as the safe swap with Gastrodon as the closer. So it's a standard A, B, B with a double water back line for this lineup. And the last time we did the budget team, it was for the Ultra League a little bit more than a year ago, and we didn't manage to go through the Great League yet. So here we are going to take a look at this team, and what is the good thing about this team is that with Alolan Sandslash typing of Ice and Steel type, it is a very good lead against most typing, maybe except for Fire types and Fighting types, which they have a quadruple weakness to. So as you can see here, with Dragonite lead and Azumarill safe swap, we can more or less stay in for a while and do some chip damage before swapping into one of our water types in the back. And why we say that this team is the best budget team, so what I look at for a budget team is more or less three criteria, right? Like for one, it does not require any legendary Pokemon, so you do save on some cost there, whether it's the second charge move or whether you have to power it up quite a bit. And secondly is that the Pokemons are accessible, in which case it also all of these Pokemons are quite accessible. Currently with Gastrodon having an event just a while back, I think about a month ago, while Alolan Sandslash and Feraligatr are Pokemons which already have their community day within this past a year or two. So if you have been playing the game for a while, you more or less do have access to all these Pokemons. And thirdly, you do not have to power it up that much, so you do not require any XLs in this instance, which is very fortunate for players who are not necessarily at that level 31 threshold, which is required to start earning XL candies. So these Pokemons are quite useful, and these Pokemons do have a lot of coverage, as you can see here with Alolan Sandslash having a ground type coverage to deal damage against any potential steel types or fire types that it may go against that will resist the ice punches, and you have the Feraligatr with Ice Beam to handle the unsuspecting grass types and dragon types, because usually in the Great League you would run Crunch, as is the more energy efficient option, as well as it has a better coverage against ghost types that resist Hydro Cannon and Ice Beam, such as the Jellicent. And you have the Gastrodon in the back with Math Slap, Body Slam, and Earth Power, Body Slam being the big option for this Pokemon with Earth Power, having that end game one-shot potential to seal the deal. So going to the bad part about this team is that, as you can see here, with two Pokemons having Shadow Claw as the fast move, you would have some problems dealing with dark types, in particular things like Low Kicks and recently released Morpeko, because in the instance of Low Kicks, it has Sucker Punch, which now has the same stats as the previous stats as the pre-nerfed counter, as well as Morpeko, which deals extremely a lot of damage with its broken Aura Wheel. And here with Dugong as a safe swap, we can sort of play around with this, because all three resist its fast move. So you can either pick whether you want to chip it away with Alolan Sandslash, or you can immediately straight away go into maybe your Feraligatr and just spam those ridiculously oppressive Hydro Cannons if you want to. And again, with this team, as you can see, when you let the Low Kicks have that buff going, it will be extremely hard for us to beat it down. Unfortunately, we will have to hopefully try to get them out the way for us, for this Feraligatr to sweep the end game. and they decided to snipe us, which didn't work out well for them, which as we now have the shield advantage against them. And as you can see here, Feraligatr, if it has shield advantage, and to top it off with the nerf to a mud shot, it can outspam this Quagsire and beat it in an even shield scenario, much less the if it has a shield advantage. So this is where that spamminess from that Shadow Claw that does come in. So as you can see here, the opponent will try to beat us as much as possible, but they will not be able to do much here because we do have the advantage. But one of the problems is because of the low kicks coming in, we were not able to catch this charge move on our low health Alolan Sandslash, which means that we will lose this game. And going on to the ugly part about this team in particular is that you can see here that we in the lead is very much a good thing, right? Because all three of our Pokemon is very good against Quagsire. But again, just like the bad part is that we do extremely bad against things that resist Shadow Claw, such as this Alolan Raticate. So as you can see here, when you have a Quagsire in the lead with a Dark type, in this case Alolan Raticate, as safe swap, you generally can figure out that this team is a Poison Double Dark lineup, which is very common, especially I think about 4 or 5 seasons ago, when it is very prevalent with Nidoqueen, when Nidoqueen was the poison type of choice with the Poison Fang debuffs, with Obstagoon in the backline with maybe an Umbreon or something like that, or Mandibuzz. But here this trainer goes a little bit spicy with its Dark type, but did go with the current poison type of choice in Quagsire, which is the bulkiest and which is the top Pokemon right now in the Great League. So here we are shields down, but we do have some sort of leverage here with the Earth Power launching, which unfortunately they do catch on the Pangoro, and here we are trying our best to hopefully outspam this Pangoro and get the 2 charge moves to take it out, because Pangoro does have access to Karate Chop and Close Combat to take out our Alolan Sandslash, which would be problematic if our Feraligatr goes down, since our Gastrodon is really low health. And here we decided to call the bait, hoping that it's just a Night Slash so that we can save the shield for this second charge move. And it was a good call, which ended up working in our favor, as now we are able to take them out and have 2 Pokemons in the back that will be able to handle Quagsire convincingly with no problems. And in this case, the Quagsire does not have any chance against us, because they will have to spam at least 3 charge moves to beat us. They needed at least 2 Sludge Bombs and 1 Earthquakes to take us down, and in that moment we would definitely be able to outspam them, in which case it is a good game. So don't forget to like, comment and subscribe to this video and channel. It will really mean a lot, especially when I'm trying to build up the following and to get this across to more people. As always, have a nice day, and I will see you in the next one.